Hello everyone, I am Coolguy. Welcome back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Darkest Before Pulse Rifle. It's in the energy category. It's obtained from the Trials of the Nine as a completion reward, Ingram reward, or from a clan Ingram. This pulse is of the 540 RPM class. It's like the Iron Banner's Time-Worn Spire, as well as the base Lincoln Green. Now these 540s, these pulses, they're the most reliable in my opinion. Their high rate of fire really combats flinch. It's easy to get your shots back on if you're thrown off, but this one, being in the energy category, it's really a great complement if you have the Time-Worn Spire, because you can now have a good fast-firing pulse to choose from in either kinetic or energy, and that really opens up your loadout options. I like this one a tad bit more than the Future War Colt's Heart of Time. Now there are 5 rapid fire frame legendaries in the game at the moment: Lincoln Green, Time-Worn Spire, Darkest Before, Autumn Wind, and the Heart of Time. This rapid fire frame grants deeper ammo reserves and a fast reload when empty. Now on a base level, this one really stands out. It has a range of 41, which is the best of the 5, stability is 53, reload is the best at 42, handling best at 34, a 75 aim assist, and a 70 recoil direction stat, which is also the best. Now for the sights, we have the Arrowhead Break, Hammer Forge Rifling, and Small Bore. Now this is the one that we want. It's going to give you both range and stability. Its perks are Slide Shot, sliding partially reloads a portion of the magazine, and then Quick Draw. This weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast. Now between these two, you want to go with Quick Draw. I recommend you go with Quick Draw. It comes out fast when switching weapons, but Quick Draw also helps ADS speed, and that eliminates the handling stat, pretty much. It makes it very snappy at that point. You want to run Quick Draw. Its final perk is Full Auto. Now to me, Full Auto is a really good perk depending on the weapon. Full Auto prevents oversampling, meaning that sometimes when you're shooting a weapon, you're pulling the trigger faster than the gun can shoot, so you lose out on very small bits of time with that delay. So with something like this, it's a really good perk. It means that when you're shooting the weapon, it's going to be at its maximum fire rate, no delay, and again, statistically, this one on a base level, it's really great. And that statement right there, we're going to revisit in a little bit. And one thing to pay attention to with pulses is the stability and recoil direction, because both of those go hand in hand, and on both of those stats, on this one, it's really high. That's really good. The higher the stability, the tighter the grouping is going to be. That's why we go Small Bore in the barrel category. Now its recoil direction, the stat is 10 better than the next one of these 5. Again, it being the highest. So when you're shooting this thing with 0 mods, it has a very severe drift to the left. So if you add 1 counterbalance mod, it pretty much cuts that drift in half. So that's something to remember as we go forward. But if you put 2 energy counterbalance mods, just like the Time-Worn Spire, the recoil pattern is pretty much vertical now. I recommend at least 1, but if you can spare it, 2 is going to make you the most precise. Now the background footage you've been seeing so far, I'm only using 1 mod or no mods. It's still very controllable, but when you get down to it, 1 is going to be where you want to be. Again, 2, you can really feel it at that point. Now in PvE, it's just a regular weapon, nothing really special. There's no Dragonfly, no reactive reload, Firefly, explosive rounds. There are better options for PvE. It's just a pulse rifle, but in PvP is where you're going to find the most benefit. It does 18 to the head and 13 to the body. Now it can also hit for 19 to the head with rounding. This archetype has the fastest optimal TTK at 1.13 seconds and the fastest body kill time at 1.67. Now I've also seen that the optimal TTK is 1.07. And with my testing, it's really hard to confirm that because we're talking about a 0.006 difference. Regardless, just know that it's fast. It's the fastest one. Also, no matter what resilience, the optimal TTK will be met with 4 bursts. So 9 critical and 3 body, that equals 201 damage. And as we said earlier, statistically, on a base level, the weapon is great. It does everything you want it to do in a plain 1v1. High base stats. The range is high enough that the drop-off isn't too bad. And some shots you take at a distance, you see that you're still competing at that distance. Quick Draw makes it snappy, Full Auto prevents oversampling. Good all-around base weapon. Now, the kill time matches some of the best weapons in the game. It competes with Uriels. It competes with those 450 RPM ARs. Now, at mid-range, it does compete with Scouts. It's just a flat-out good gun. Now, currently, I'm running it with the Better Devils hand cannon and having great success. Being that it is energy, you can run Better Devils, the Anio, various other options in the kinetic category. That's what I like about it, because it's so good in the energy. So here are our tips to success for the Darkest Before. Number 1, run it with Small Bore and Quick Draw. This boosts your stability and drastically improves its handling. Number 2, use it like an assault rifle or an AR, auto rifle. It shares the same effective range as them, and you can compete with them. Number 3, have at least 1 counterbalance mod. That's going to be ideal. Pulses are strange, but the counterbalance mods greatly benefit on a pulse rifle. And again, if you're looking for true precision, go with 2 of them. And number 4, search for the Stability Masterworks. This pulse is in a position where any boost is only going to help it. It would be great to have a little bit more range, a little bit more handling, a little bit better reload, and the reload is a tad bit slow on this thing. But with how we have it set up, bumping that stability even higher will tighten up the burst even more, resulting in you being more precise with it. So I've been enjoying this one a lot, and It has everything necessary with it to be competitive in the Crucible. It holds its own. I've done a Trials card with it. I used a lot in Quick Play over the past week. I'm still very impressed. So down in the comment section, let us know what you guys think about it. And if you have it, what are your thoughts? Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to rate the video. And until the next one, I am Coolguy.